Hey everyone, my name is Talon. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to help some people out. If you've ever experienced a controller and you lost all the grippiness on your joystick before, some people might just go out there and straight up spend $50–$60 on a brand new controller. I just wanted to show you guys a method of just replacing your joysticks and really any other button in here. And even if you wanted to, you could even then go even further and paint your controller if you really wanted to and just change it up for you every once in a while. I know for me, I just kind of got this kit off of Amazon. It just comes with a couple of the tools that you'll need, such as the correct screwdriver and a pry tool. That way you can actually get in there and remove the plastic and everything like that. So I'm just gonna run through the steps of how to remove your controller and replace the joysticks real fast, and keep an eye out. I'm gonna just do a quick video later on about how to paint your controller. This is just a practice one that I tried, but I'm gonna go through it all again just for recording purposes. So let's get right into the disassembly of the controller. Alright, so your joystick needs to be replaced. Maybe you have a really crappy one like I did, or you're having stick drift or something, whatever. All you're gonna need is your controller. You're gonna need the pry tool, and you're gonna need a screwdriver. If you get a kit, it should all come included. And right here, you just need to separate the plastic. It's just held in there through clips. And I'm just gonna fast forward through pretty much all of this. You're just gonna basically pry it, try and get the clips, try and get your fingers in there. Once you can get your fingers in there, you can pretty much pry it out, no problem. Just be very careful. I was going through a little fast, and I just ripped it right off. Broke one of the clips. It's not a big deal. I'm just gonna glue it right back on there. It should be able to hold the extra strength and just be able to clip back in. Even if you just break one clip, it's not gonna ruin the controller or anything like that. It might just like leave a little bit of a gap. Might just look a little ugly. But yeah, it's just gonna take some trial and error, just trying to fit that pry tool in there. But once you get it, just get that plastic off of there. Like I said, pretty much right when you get your fingers back in there, it makes it a lot easier. You still will have to use the pry tool just to get a little bit further off, but yeah, that one kind of went flying. I didn't break any parts or anything on that one, but yeah, it's not that big of a deal to get the plastic off. Just take your time. You don't want to break it. Just save yourself the headache. And then you're gonna have 5 screws. If you haven't done this before, underneath the battery area, just poke a hole in the center of it, and you're gonna find this 5th screw that's kind of hidden, and just get it up off there. Two screws on each grip, and then the one in the middle for 5 screws. Just remove all of those. Once you have all the screws removed, make sure you don't lose anything. But all you have to do is just take the top off, and if you wanted to do anything else, you can always remove the bottom as well. But remove the joysticks. You can take out the whole entire casing. You can remove any of these buttons, the D-pad and everything. You can pretty much do whatever you want with your controller at this point. You can customize it as much as you want, and if you're gonna paint it, just separate everything. You just want every piece of plastic just separated that you can get. That way you can paint them separately if you want to. But all you literally do is remove the joystick and just grab your new one and just try and stick it right there. Yep. You might have to just twist it around a little bit just to get the angle correct. And it could be a little annoying because the joystick will, of course, move as you're putting on the new grips and everything. So but once you get it, that's all it is. Like I said, you could do the same with the buttons as well. Some of the buttons are held in there with like little metal brackets and everything. You just have to kind of move them out of the way. But once that's done, just put everything back together, put the screws back in, and just do the same thing, just opposite. And putting the grips back on, it's really simple. Just line up one of the clips and just push it in, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna move on to the PlayStation 4 controller a little bit real fast. Okay, so here we have the old kind of gross PS4 controller that I have, and it's not going to be really any different. This one's actually easier. You just have, again, 5 screws. For this one, you're going to have a little Phillips head screwdriver, And I'm not going to do the whole thing because I don't actually even have replacement joysticks for this one. I could use the same Xbox ones, I guess, but I don't really want to. But since this one's Phillips head, just take your time, go slow, because since it's Phillips, you can easily over torque these screws and you can strip them out. So just take your time and go a little slow with them. But once you get it, it all comes apart, no problem. And again, underneath that little barcode right there underneath Sony, there is a hidden screw right there. But yeah, the easiest thing that I would say is just check out the kit that I got. It came with 2 sets of joysticks and it came with all the tools for around $6. It's a lot cheaper than just buying new controllers outright. So hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and see you guys.